Nin would take Goku to his universe, and Daishinkan would see the enormous growth of Goku's powers. It's impressive. Didn't think he would increase his power so much. It makes me tremble even knowing that he's not my enemy. Son Goku, you came just in time. Those demons just appeared, and they're making disasters in the universes. Oh, it can't be. Seriously, just now? Son Goku, you have to go fast before they ruin the flow of time and ruin the universes. Goku at that moment would go in search of the demons, but on the way he would meet his first demon. It was the demon Za. Goku would appear in front of him and tell him, "Stop, damned. You're one of those demons that come to end everything in its path. Well, you've come so you will go, but dead." And who the hell are you that you came to say this to me? Who do you think you are? According to my instinct, I can deduce that you came from the Saiyan race, although I can tell that you're not as weak as those damned insignificant apes. Listen, Saiyan, if you want to meddle with me, you better back off. What's more, I'll kill you for coming to bother me. You'll feel the power of one of the 7 heavenly demons. Shut up, you damn bastard. Goku would throw himself against this demon, but somehow managed to dodge them, in a somewhat irregular way. This moved through space consistently, but really was not in any of the places where it was visible, so Goku was not able to hit him with a single blow. The hell are you doing? Damn! Because I failed to give you a single blow. With this technique, you'll never be able to touch me, Saiyan. Where do you see me? I'm not really in that place. How can you kill me if you can't even touch me? How insignificant. Goku, when he saw that this way he would never be able to hit him, he thought, this bastard's deceiving my mind. If I really want to reach him, I must not be guided by sight, because it only deceives me. I must use my mind and other senses to know where he really is. Goku, after a lot of concentration, managed to hit this demon. How did you know how to determine what my next move would be? If you thought by cheating my eyes you could win this fight, you were wrong, demon. Saiyan, I see that you've been able to find a way to repel one of my best techniques. I have to admit that I'm very surprised. Until now, no one had been able to act in defense against that technique. I see that you're agile. I will have to show you my true power once and for all, and send you straight to the underworld. You do what you want, damn demon. Whatever, you increase your powers. You'll not be able to beat me in any way. Don't you understand? You're no match for me. Don't make me laugh, please, stupid Saiyan. I haven't even showed you my true power, and you're already assuming things. Demon, it's not what I feel about you. It's what I perceive. And I don't register you in my mind as someone who could ever beat me. If you don't want me to kill you, then get the hell out of here, and send a message to your friends, telling them that if they dare to do anything else, that it's not of my scaredness. They will die. That'll never happen. You're getting on my nerves, you mortal fucker. Watch this. The demon Cranes would start increasing all his powers, destroying almost all the planets that were around them. Whis, who was so far away from that place, would feel it, and thought, oh, that must be Goku. According to what my father told me, those 7 demons are very powerful. I couldn't even get to hit some of these. I wonder if I use all my power, because it would really be useless. In all the universes, it would already be known about the appearance of these demons. However, even though they were warned of the immense power, almost no one took it seriously. Cranes would have increased all his power, reaching its limit. Saiyan, it's time for you to feel a little of my strength. This one would appear from one second to the next on Goku's back, hitting the Saiyan directly. Goku would have suffered considerable damage with this attack. No way! I didn't expect such a sudden attack at all. If I had been more concentrated, that hit would have never touched me. You had some luck. You really think so, Saiyan? Cranes would do the same thing again, and Goku wouldn't be able to read his moves, receiving for the second time a strong impact from the demon. What's wrong, Saiyan? You couldn't even read my moves. Now who's the insufficient one? Then if things are going to get serious, let me show you my power too. Goku would increase his power too much, and both of them became similar in power, having a close battle for moments, but really, the one who had the advantage over him was Goku. Goku, using almost all his power, was getting to give problems to this demon. It can't be that a Saiyan's doing this to me. It's unforgivable! He was saying while he was being hit more and more. Cranes could not believe that he would really actually have to use this technique against someone sometime in his life, and it was extremely humiliating for him to have to use this technique to defeat someone. But he had to do it anyway, because it was the only way to save himself from Goku. It was a technique that consisted in creating a huge explosion within his own body. It was very risky, but it was the only way, because if the explosion destroyed his head, he would not be able to regenerate. This explosion was of such magnitude that it could be felt even in other multiverses. This damn Saiyan's about to kill me if I don't do something about it. I'll end up dying because of him. Damn! I'd have thought he would say to Goku, "If you manage to touch me, I'll surrender. I promise." Demon, what are you saying? Look at yourself. Like this, do you even realize how stupid you're talking? Just try it. I won't say more. This was all a plan of the demon cranes, so that Goku would get close to him, and as soon as he got close, make the masterful explosion. Goku would only see this as something very stupid, but a small part of him was telling him that if he was asking for it, it had to be for a reason. But in spite of this, Goku decided to ignore this thought, and without thinking, he jumped to hit this demon. However, Goku didn't know that the explosion would happen as soon as Goku touched a fragment of Crane's body. The moment came and Goku did what he shouldn't do. A huge explosion was seen in the place, visible from millions of kilometers away. It was something of disproportionate size. Thousands of stars destroyed. But nonetheless, in spite of all this, the Saiyan Goku was not dead. However, he was on the verge of death. But even so, he had enough energy to stand up, seeing everything around him destroyed. But what the hell happened? I remember hitting him, and from that moment, everything became white for me. Now I understand. What a bastard. He almost killed me with that technique. And now where is he supposed to be? He had to have died with that technique 100%. Goku would think, while suddenly he would see something strange forming. It seemed to be something that was regenerating. Oh, what a bastard. He did it because he knew he could regenerate. It was clear that without his head, he would never been able to do this. I was lucky. But in spite of that, I won't let that idiot regenerate again. I'll make him disappear. Goku, with the little energy he had left, he would destroy that organism that was starting to regenerate again, thus killing Grains. At that moment, Daishin-Kan would immediately appear in the place and would take Goku away from that place, since it was not long before the other demons would arrive to avenge Cranes. Daishin-Kan would manage with difficulty to heal Goku's wounds. Those demons are very crawling. When he saw he couldn't beat me, he used his technique, which consisted of using himself as an abysmal explosion. I was almost killed by that idiot. I'm sure if you hadn't had training with Nin, you wouldn't have been able to resist such a blast. I'm surprised that you hadn't used your new status yet. Apparently, those demons don't possess the same powers. It seems like that one was the least strong of all of them. So it seems to be. Then I'll have to be prepared for the next least strong of them. Without warning, a loud rumble would be heard in the place of Zeno-sama. Two very large powers would be felt, which had just arrived at the palace of Zeno-sama. So Goku would go quickly to find out who they were. They were not one, but two demons, ready to kill the Saiyan. Miyuki and Susanoo was the name of those two demons. Goku, with a serious face, would tell them they finally arrived. I was already waiting for them. I don't have to go looking for them. It's nice when they do the work for you. Listen, Saiyan Goku, we're not as insignificant as Cranes was. It was just a pity to us. Even though we came to avenge him, I thank you for getting rid of that useless guy. Hey, what are you saying? They really are insensitive. It'll make my job to kill them even easier. I think it'll be the opposite. Saiyan, are you ready to die?